He's too heavy for me to lift. Put the general in an ambulance and I'll drive him to the front.
Award-winning actor, writer, director, and podcaster Alan Alda has seen it all. Yet at 88, he finally opens up about his complicated feelings toward a co-star on MASH. While many view Alda as a flawless figure in the entertainment world, behind the scenes, he often clashed with a fellow actor he couldn't stand. Alda's passion for drama and humor was palpable, but it hid the frustrations he faced during the show's production. His quest for the perfect martini, the driest imaginable, mirrored his pursuit of excellence in his craft, yet it was often overshadowed by the tension on set. As MASH became a cultural phenomenon, its humor began to fade, raising questions about its appeal. What led to this decline? Who was the cast member that Alda struggled to connect with? Discover the answers and uncover more intriguing details about the beloved show as Alda candidly shares his long-held sentiments.
Come on, Charles. One more sip. This time in your mouth. Here we
go. The American television series MASH ran on CBS from 1972 to 1983 and was a combat comedy drama based on Richard Hooker's 1968 novel and the 1970 feature film MASH. The show focused on a group of medical professionals stationed at the 477th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital in South Korea during the Korean War. MASH cleverly blended humor with serious themes, showcasing the challenges and absurdities of war while highlighting the camaraderie among the characters. The main characters included the wisecracking Hawkeye Pierce, the scheming Trapper John, and the no-nonsense Frank Burns, among others. The series tackled various social issues of the time, including the realities of war, the importance of friendship, and the struggles of everyday life. MASH became one of the highest-rated programs in American television history. Its final episode, titled Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, aired on February 28, 1983, and became the most-watched TV series finale until 2010, drawing in over 105 million viewers. The show's legacy continues to influence television comedy and drama.
Shelley?
Despite the camaraderie often seen on the set of MASH, notable tensions simmered beneath the surface, particularly between Alan Alda and director Jackie Cooper. Alda, who played the iconic Hawkeye Pierce, was well liked by his fellow cast members and crew. However, his strong desire for creative freedom and deeper character exploration often clashed with Cooper's more conventional directing style. Alda wanted to push the boundaries of the show, seeking to delve into the emotional complexities of the characters and the realities of war. This approach stood in stark contrast to Cooper's traditional methods, which emphasized a more straightforward narrative and adherence to established directing norms. As these differing philosophies collided, conflicts arose. Alda's strong-willed nature sometimes made him appear resistant to authority, which frustrated Cooper. The director felt that Alda's dominance on set undermined his vision and direction for the episodes. This tension created a challenging working environment, as both men were passionate about their craft but struggled to find common ground. Alda's commitment to character depth and authenticity often led him to improvise or suggest changes that Cooper felt were not in line with his vision. This ongoing struggle highlighted the complexities of artistic collaboration, where differing perspectives can lead to both creative breakthroughs and significant friction. The dynamic between Alda and Cooper became a notable aspect of the show's behind-the-scenes story, illustrating how personal and professional differences can shape a beloved television series.
And then, just to give yourself a little present, send him an anonymous letter.
Alan Alda's involvement in MASH went far beyond his portrayal of the beloved character Hawkeye Pierce. He played a crucial role in shaping the series both in front of and behind the camera. Alda co-wrote and directed 31 episodes, which allowed him to influence the show's creative direction significantly. His vision helped blend comedy with serious themes, creating a unique tone that resonated with audiences. Alda understood the importance of addressing the realities of war, while still delivering humor, which became a hallmark of MASH. This balance was not only a reflection of his talent, but also his commitment to the show's message. Alda's behind-the-scenes contributions were as impactful as his on-screen performances, guiding the writers and the cast in exploring deeper character development and more poignant storylines. His leadership and creativity were instrumental in the show's evolution, ensuring that MASH remained relevant and meaningful throughout its run. Alda's artistic influence is felt in every episode, making his legacy an integral part of the series' success.
Sorry, Father, but I don't think I can base the case on the stickiness of my client's fingers.
A rivalry developed between Alan Alda and co-star Mike Farrell, who played B.J. Honeycutt during the making of MASH. This rivalry was not merely a source of tension, but also led to a unique dynamic on set. Both actors shared a deep commitment to the success of the show, which sometimes resulted in friendly competitions. They would engage in playful banter, pushing each other to deliver better performances. However, their differing views on how to portray their characters often sparked disagreements. Alda, known for his more dramatic approach, sometimes clashed with Farrell's preference for a lighter, more comedic take. This difference in interpretation created a rich, albeit tense, atmosphere as they navigated their roles. Despite the occasional friction, their interactions ultimately contributed to the depth of their characters, enhancing the show's appeal. The complexity of their rivalry reflected the broader themes of MASH, where personal conflicts often mirrored the challenges faced in a wartime setting.
A cut! How can you do that?
Just an odd.
MASH was known for its unique blend of drama and humor, which resonated with a wide audience. The show's tone evolved over time, shifting from light-hearted comedy to addressing more complex and serious themes. This evolution reflected the harsh realities of war, while maintaining a balance of humor and pathos. Characters face personal struggles and moral dilemmas, showcasing the emotional toll that war takes on individuals. As the series progressed, the storytelling became more nuanced, allowing for deeper character development and exploration of serious issues such as death, loss, and the absurdity of war. This shift was also reflected in the decreasing presence of the laugh track, which became less frequent as the series continued. The absence of the laugh track allowed viewers to engage more profoundly with the characters' experiences, making the moments of levity even more impactful. The combination of humor and drama created a rich tapestry that captured the complexities of life in a war zone, making MASH a landmark in television history.
If I could fit into his clothes.
$75. It's as high as I go.
Nope.
The first 5 seasons of MASH became available on Netflix on February 1, 2015. This marked a significant milestone, as it was the first time the beloved series was accessible online. Fans of the show could now enjoy the humor and heartwarming moments from the comfort of their homes and on their preferred devices. However, Netflix's streaming rights for MASH came to an end in April 2016. Following this, the full 11 seasons of the series were added to Hulu in July 2017. This transition allowed even more viewers to discover or revisit the iconic series. The episodes were remastered in stunning 80AD, enhancing the visual quality for modern audiences. They were also presented in a 169 widescreen format, which provided a fresh look at the classic show. This remastering made MASH accessible to a new generation of viewers, ensuring that the stories of the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital continued to resonate with fans old and new across various platforms.
It was hardly my fault. I proffered an olive branch and I was soundly thrashed with it.
MASH featured a diverse cast with complex characters that resonated with audiences. One interesting aspect was McLean Stevenson's initial desire to portray Hawkeye Pierce, a role that ultimately went to Alan Alda. Alda brought a unique charm and depth to the character, which became iconic over the years. Another notable casting decision involved Jamie Farr, who played Corporal Klinger. Initially, Klinger was meant to be a one-off character, but his humor and appeal won over viewers, leading to his promotion to a regular role on the show. This decision reflected the creator's responsiveness to audience reactions and highlighted the show's ability to adapt. Additionally, actors like Wayne Rogers, who played Trapper John McIntyre, navigated their roles without traditional contracts. This arrangement allowed them the freedom to leave the show when they wished, contributing to a dynamic cast atmosphere. The casting choices and character developments significantly shaped the show's legacy, making it a beloved classic in television history.
Did Ho John explain to you why we sent for you?
Several actors from the MASH series brought real-life military experience to their roles, which significantly shaped their performances. Jamie Farr, who played the beloved character Maxwell Klinger, served in the U.S. Army during the Korean War. His first-hand experience in the military provided him with insights into the challenges and camaraderie that soldiers faced, allowing him to portray Klinger with authenticity and depth. Similarly, Alan Alda, known for his role as Hawkeye Pierce, spent 6 months in Korea with the Army Reserves. This time spent in a military environment gave him a unique perspective on the realities of war and the complexities of military life. The experiences of these actors contributed to the show's realistic depiction of the emotional and physical struggles faced by those serving in the armed forces. Their backgrounds allowed them to infuse their characters with genuine feelings and reactions, enriching the storytelling and making MASH resonate with audiences on a deeper level. The combination of humor and serious themes in the show was enhanced by the actors' understanding of military culture, creating a lasting impact on viewers. The authenticity brought by Farr and Alda, along with other cast members with military backgrounds, helped MASH become a landmark series that not only entertained, but also provided a thoughtful commentary on the nature of war and its effects on individuals.
Yours. I believe his exact words were, "All it'll take is a few shiny beads and some shallow flattery."
Alan Alda's creative influence on MASH extended beyond his acting. His involvement in writing and directing episodes was pivotal in steering the show's direction. Alda did not just play the role of Hawkeye Pierce, he actively shaped the narrative and tone of the series. His commitment to portraying the complexities of war, alongside the lighter moments, helped MASH evolve into a more mature and thoughtful series. Alda understood the importance of balancing humor with the harsh realities faced by the characters. This blend allowed the show to address serious themes such as the effects of war on soldiers and the moral dilemmas they encountered, making it resonate deeply with audiences. His writing often included poignant reflections on life and death, which added depth to the characters and their experiences. Alda's vision for MASH was not just to entertain but to provoke thought and discussion about the nature of conflict and humanity. The show's success can be attributed in large part to his creative contributions, which transformed it into a landmark series in television history.
Now I've hardly ever done before.
You're not gonna kiss me, are you?
MASH featured memorable guest appearances from well-known actors that enriched the series and drew in more viewers. Ron Howard, famous for his role in Happy Days, made a notable appearance in the series. His presence brought a youthful charm that resonated with audiences, adding to the show's dynamic. Leslie Nielsen, well known for his comedic roles, also graced the set with his talent. His ability to blend humor with the show's more serious themes created memorable moments that fans still recall fondly. Patrick Swayze, who would later become a household name, appeared in a guest role that showcased his early acting skill. These recognizable faces helped maintain the show's popularity and kept audiences engaged. The clever writing and the unique blend of comedy and drama were enhanced by these guest stars, making each episode feel fresh and exciting. The inclusion of such talent not only entertained viewers, but also solidified MASH's reputation as a groundbreaking series in television history.
Oh, I figured on sticking around a while. Got myself a job.
Loretta Swit, who played Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan, was a central figure in MASH, appearing in all but 11 of the 256 episodes. Her character was not just a pretty face, she was known for her strength and complexity. Major Houlihan was a strong leader, often torn between her duties as a nurse and her desire to be respected in a male-dominated environment. Swit's portrayal of Margaret brought depth to the character, showcasing her vulnerabilities and her fierce determination. Throughout the series, viewers saw her evolve from a strict and by-the-book officer to a more compassionate and understanding person. This transformation resonated with audiences, making her one of the most memorable characters on the show. Swit's performance was a key part of what made MASH memorable. Her ability to balance humor with serious moments added richness to the storyline. The chemistry between her and other characters, especially Hawkeye and Trapper, created some of the show's most iconic moments. Swit's dedication to her role helped solidify the show's legacy as she became a symbol of strength and resilience. Her character's journey reflected the struggles many faced during the tumultuous times of the Korean War, making MASH not just a comedy but a show with heart. The depth she brought to Major Houlihan continues to be appreciated by fans and critics alike. Radar's teddy bear holds a special place in the hearts of fans of MASH. This beloved prop, associated with the character of Radar O'Reilly, was lost for an astonishing 30 years. The teddy bear's journey took a surprising turn when it reappeared at an auction. Gary Berghoff, the actor who portrayed Radar, recognized the bear and purchased it, bringing it back into his possession. This reunion not only delighted Berghoff, but also stirred nostalgia among fans who cherished the character's connection to the teddy bear. In addition to the teddy bear story, the cast of MASH created a unique piece of the show's history by burying a time capsule on set during one of the final episodes. This act symbolized their bond and the memories they shared while filming. Years later, a construction worker unearthed the time capsule, revealing items that provided a glimpse into the behind-the-scenes life of the cast. This discovery added another layer to the rich lore surrounding MASH, making it even more meaningful for fans and historians alike. The teddy bear and the time capsule serve as reminders of the show's enduring legacy and the connections formed during its production.
Have you ever been flat on your back in a hospital, Captain, and your doctors didn't know what to do for you? I've never had a sick day in my life.
After MASH's conclusion, several spin-offs were attempted, with Aftermash being one of the most notable. This series focused on the characters from the original show, particularly Klinger, as they adjusted to life after the war. Despite the hopes for success, Aftermash struggled to capture the same magic that made MASH a beloved classic. The humor and heartfelt moments that resonated with audiences in the original series did not translate as effectively in the spin-off. Other attempts to create spin-offs also failed to gain traction, highlighting the challenge of replicating the unique blend of comedy and drama that defined MASH. The show did, however, inspire various forms of media, including books and documentaries, which further emphasized its lasting impact on television culture. MASH remains a significant part of television history, influencing future shows with its innovative storytelling and character development. The legacy of MASH continues to be felt, even as its spin-offs struggle to find their own identity. During the production of MASH, Alan Alda and director Jackie Cooper had a relationship marked by tension and creative disagreements. Cooper, a seasoned director, felt that Alda was trying to impose his political views onto the show. This situation created a challenging atmosphere on set, as both men had strong personalities and distinct visions for the series. Alda, known for his progressive beliefs, often sought to infuse the show with messages about war and humanity, which sometimes clashed with Cooper's more traditional approach to storytelling. Despite their differences, both Alda and Cooper managed to deliver compelling performances and direction that resonated with audiences. The conflict between them did not overshadow the show's success. Rather, it highlighted the complexities of creating a meaningful television series during a time of social upheaval. Their ability to navigate these tensions ultimately contributed to the depth and richness of MASH, allowing it to address serious themes while still engaging viewers with humor and heart. The dynamic between Alda and Cooper became part of the show's history, illustrating how creative conflicts can lead to memorable television moments.
Ah, I'm all a quiver.
You are invited to my tent tomorrow night at 1900 hours, cordially Sherman Pie.
The final episode of MASH became a cultural landmark, drawing in an audience that made it one of the most watched TV episodes in history. Titled Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, this episode aired on February 28, 1983, and captivated viewers with its emotional depth and poignant storytelling. However, interestingly, the last episode filmed was not this official series finale. Instead, another episode titled As Time Goes By was filmed afterward, showcasing the unique production process of the show. The series ended on a high note, but the legacy of MASH continues to resonate with audiences even decades later. Its mix of humor and drama, along with its commentary on war and humanity, has secured its place in television history. The characters and their stories remain beloved, and the themes explored in the show still hold relevance today. This enduring popularity reflects the show's profound impact and its ability to connect with viewers across generations.
You implying my nose is too big?
Not at all. I'll even add to it if you want. I'll give you a nose that'll need it.
The television series MASH, which first aired in 1972, stands as a remarkable example of how humor can be intertwined with serious themes, particularly the grim realities of war. This show not only entertained audiences but also provided a poignant commentary on the Korean War, a conflict that often receives less attention in American history. The characters within the series each offer unique perspectives on the chaos and absurdity of war, utilizing satire to highlight its inherent evils. This clever use of humor allows viewers to engage with the material in a way that is both accessible and thought-provoking. Many fans of the series have expressed their appreciation for the way it sheds light on an often overlooked chapter in American history. The series serves as a tribute to the veterans of the Korean War, capturing their experiences and struggles in a manner that resonates with both humor and sincerity. The portrayal of these characters and their trials has not only entertained audiences, but has also fostered a greater understanding of the complexities surrounding war and its impact on those who serve. As the series progressed, it gained a devoted following, with many viewers reflecting on how their initial impressions evolved over time. Initially, some may have viewed MASH as just another television show, but as they watched more episodes, they found themselves increasingly drawn into the characters' lives and the overarching narrative. The series culminated in a powerful finale that resonated deeply with fans, particularly as it depicted the end of the war and the emotional toll it had taken on the characters, especially Hawkeye Pierce. This evolution in storytelling and character development has contributed to the series being regarded as one of the greatest of all time. In contrast, some viewers have noted that the original MASH movie, released prior to the series, lacks the charm and depth that the television adaptation achieved. While the film is still recognized as a significant work, it does not evoke the same level of emotional engagement or character development that the series ultimately delivered. The transition from film to television allowed for a more nuanced exploration of the characters and themes, which many believe is one of the key factors in the series' lasting success. Overall, MASH remains a beloved classic that successfully blends comedy with critical reflections on war. Its ability to entertain while simultaneously addressing serious issues has left a lasting impact on viewers. The show's reruns continue to attract audiences, ensuring that both new and returning viewers can appreciate its legacy. The series has not only entertained, but has also educated audiences about the realities faced by those in wartime, making it a significant cultural touchstone in American television history.
This man is one of the giants of serious music.
If I want music, I'll send for my Tex Ritter 70.
As the laughter fades and the screen dims on this unforgettable episode of MASH, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the beloved characters we grew to cherish? The stories don't end with the final credits. Behind the scenes, the lives of the cast took unexpected turns, filled with triumphs, struggles, and surprising transformations. Did you know that one actor became a celebrated director, while another faced personal challenges that would reshape their career? Join us as we peel back the curtain on the lives of these iconic performers. Discover the paths they forged after leaving the 4077, the legacies they built, and the impact they made beyond the screen. Each journey is a testament to resilience and creativity, revealing how the spirit of MASH continued to influence their lives. Stay tuned as we delve into the captivating tales of the cast and uncover what truly happened after the show ended.
Close to the people we treat. In fact, there are some things.
McLean Stevenson portrayed Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake in the 1972 series MASH, bringing a blend of humor and gravitas to the character. Blake's leadership style, marked by a laid-back demeanor, masked the underlying tensions of war and the personal struggles faced by soldiers. Stevenson's departure from the show in a shocking Season 3 finale, where Blake's plane is shot down, left a lasting impact on audiences, highlighting the harsh realities of military life. After MASH, Stevenson faced challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched the popularity of Blake, leading to a series of less successful projects. His attempts at leading roles in shows like The McLean Stevenson Show did not resonate with viewers, and he became increasingly frustrated. On a personal level, Stevenson dealt with the pressures of fame and the toll it took on his mental health. He experienced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which added to his struggles. His later years were marked by health issues, including a battle with cancer, which ultimately led to his passing in 1996. His legacy remains intertwined with the character he made famous, a reminder of both the joy and the burdens of life in the spotlight.
Frank, I want to get a little something for my apartment.
Oh, a Chippendale orange peel would be perfect for my breakfast nook.
David Ogden Stiers brought a unique complexity to the character of Major Charles Winchester in MASH, portraying a refined yet often arrogant surgeon. His character was a stark contrast to the more laid-back personalities in the series, often embodying a sense of superiority and a deep commitment to his craft. Stiers infused Winchester with a blend of sophistication and vulnerability, revealing the character's struggles with identity and purpose amidst the chaos of war. After MASH, Stiers continued to work in television and film, lending his voice to various animated characters, including the wise Cogsworth in Disney's Beauty and the Beast. However, his life was marked by personal challenges. He faced a battle with substance abuse, which he later overcame, but the struggle took a toll on his relationships. In 2009, he publicly came out as gay, a revelation that added depth to his personal narrative. Stiers also dealt with health issues, including a diagnosis of bladder cancer in 2009, which he bravely faced while continuing to work. His last known appearances were in the late 2010s, where he remained active in voice acting and theater. David Ogden Stiers passed away on March 3, 2018, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by resilience in the face of adversity. Mike Farrell portrayed Captain B.J. Honeycutt in the 1972 series MASH, bringing a unique blend of humor and depth to the character. B.J. was known for his compassion and moral integrity, often serving as a counterbalance to the more cynical characters. Farrell's performance was marked by a subtle darkness, reflecting the emotional toll of war on those serving in the medical unit. After MASH ended in 1983, Farrell's career continued with roles in various television shows and films, including a notable part in the series Providence. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the death of his first wife, Judy, in 1983, which left a profound impact on him. Farrell also became an outspoken advocate for various social issues, including animal rights and anti-war activism, often facing backlash for his views. In recent years, he has remained relatively private, with the last known information indicating he continues to engage in advocacy work and occasionally participates in reunions and interviews about MASH.
Problem? All right. I'll tell you. It's you, Pat.
William Christopher is best known for his role as Father Francis Mulcahy in the 1972 television series MASH. His portrayal of the kind-hearted and compassionate chaplain brought a unique depth to the show, balancing humor with moments of profound emotion. Christopher's character often served as a moral compass amid the chaos of war, showcasing the struggles of faith and humanity in dire circumstances. After MASH ended in 1983, Christopher continued to act, appearing in various television shows and films. However, his personal life was marked by challenges. He faced the death of his wife, Barbara, in 2003 after a long battle with cancer. This loss deeply affected him, leading to a period of solitude and reflection. Christopher also dealt with the pressures of type 2 diabetes, which he managed while maintaining a public presence. In his later years, he became an advocate for diabetes awareness, sharing his story to help others. He continued to engage with fans at conventions, reminiscing about his time on MASH. William Christopher passed away on December 31, 2021, leaving behind a legacy that resonates with many. His life was a blend of humor, sorrow, and resilience, reflecting the complexities of both his character and his own journey.
To celebrate Corporal Shaw's first night out!
Harry Morgan's portrayal of Colonel Sherman T. Potter in the 1972 TV series MASH brought a blend of wisdom, humor, and authority to the character. As the commanding officer, Potter was a steady presence amidst the chaos of war, often serving as a moral compass for the unit. Morgan infused the role with a sense of gravitas, reflecting his own experiences as a veteran of World War II. After MASH concluded in 1983, Morgan continued to work in television, appearing in shows like After MASH and supporting roles in various films. However, Morgan faced personal challenges, including the tragic loss of his first wife, Eileen, to cancer in 1985, which left him deeply affected. He later married Barbara Bushman, and they remained together until his death. In his later years, Morgan battled health issues, including a serious case of pneumonia in 2000, which raised concerns about his health. He passed away in December 2011 at the age of 96. His legacy endures through his iconic role and the impact he made on American television.
One picture. Look at that sweet...
Alan Alda's portrayal of Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce in the 1972 series MASH became iconic, showcasing a complex character who balanced humor with deep moral convictions about war and humanity. Alda infused Hawkeye with a sense of vulnerability, often reflecting the emotional toll of the Korean War. This role not only defined his career, but also resonated with audiences, making him a household name. After MASH ended in 1983, Alda faced personal challenges, including the heartbreaking loss of his father, actor Robert Alda, to cancer in 1986. Professionally, he ventured into directing and writing, earning acclaim for his work in films like The Aviator and his Emmy-winning performances in series such as The West Wing. However, his life was not free from turmoil. Alda has openly discussed his struggles with depression, a battle that has shaped his understanding of mental health. In recent years, Alda has continued to speak out on important issues, including aging and communication in healthcare. As of now, he remains active, advocating for science communication and sharing his experiences with audiences. His journey reflects resilience amidst the shadows of personal and professional challenges.
About anything else? Even Peg, Radar, was here. Radar's so cute.
Todd Sussman played the role of the PA announcer in the 1972 TV series MASH, a character whose voice provided a constant reminder of the chaos and urgency of war. His brief but impactful announcements added a layer of realism to the show, encapsulating the tension faced by the characters. Sussman's portrayal was marked by a haunting quality, reflecting the dark humor and tragedy that defined the series. After MASH, Sussman continued to work in television and film, but his career faced challenges. He struggled to break free from the typecasting that often follows actors in minor roles. Personal hardships emerged as he dealt with the pressures of maintaining relevance in a rapidly changing industry. Notably, he faced a significant battle with depression, which he spoke about candidly in interviews. This struggle led him to seek therapy, a move that was both difficult and liberating. In his later years, Sussman became involved in community theater, finding solace in the stage. He also engaged in various charitable activities, focusing on mental health awareness. As of the latest updates, Sussman remains largely out of the public eye, with few recent appearances. His journey reflects the complexities of fame and the personal battles that often remain hidden behind the spotlight.
Scratch and eggs to lay. General, Major.
Kelly Nakahara portrayed Lieutenant Kelly Yamato RN in the 1972 television series MASH. Her character was a dedicated nurse, often overshadowed by the more prominent roles, but integral to the show's emotional depth. Nakahara's portrayal brought a subtle strength to the character, reflecting the struggles of women in a male-dominated environment during the Korean War. After MASH ended, Nakahara faced personal and professional challenges. She battled the complexities of typecasting, struggling to find significant roles in Hollywood. Despite this, she remained involved in the arts, working as a painter and participating in various community projects. In her personal life, Nakahara experienced hardships, including the tragic loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. She also dealt with health issues in her later years, including a battle with cancer. Despite these challenges, she maintained a resilient spirit, often reflecting on her time in MASH with fondness. The last known information about Nakahara indicates she passed away in February 2023, leaving behind a legacy of strength and talent that continues to resonate with fans.
The old brain box.
Trapper.
Is the, finding a new approach to the problem?
She was just leaving.
Wayne Rogers portrayed Captain Trapper John McIntyre in the 1972 TV series MASH, bringing a charismatic yet complex character to life. Trapper John was known for his humor and charm, often masking the darker realities of war. Rogers infused the role with a sense of camaraderie and a rebellious spirit, making him a beloved figure in television history. After MASH ended in 1983, Rogers faced challenges in his career. He transitioned to producing and directing, but struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress and producer Ann Rogers. They divorced in 1983, a year after the show's finale, which added strain to his already pressured life in Hollywood. Rogers also faced financial difficulties, particularly in the 1990s when he lost a significant amount of money in a failed investment. Despite these setbacks, he reinvented himself as a successful business entrepreneur, focusing on real estate and investments. In his later years, he remained active in television, making guest appearances, and participating in documentaries about MASH. Wayne Rogers passed away on December 31, 2015, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and struggle. His life reflects the complexities of fame and the shadows that often accompany it.
Please call me. I recently lost my watch.
That will be no problem, sir.
I swear.
G.W. Bailey's portrayal of Sergeant Luther Rizzo in the 1972 TV series MASH was marked by a blend of humor and depth, capturing the struggles of a soldier grappling with the chaos of war. Rizzo's character often served as a voice of reason amidst the madness, showcasing Bailey's ability to balance comedic timing with poignant moments. After MASH, Bailey's career continued with notable roles in films like Police Academy and TV shows such as Major Crimes. However, his personal life has been riddled with challenges. Bailey faced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which he described as a dark period in his life. He also dealt with the death of his father, a loss that profoundly affected him. In recent years, Bailey has largely stepped away from the spotlight, focusing on his health and well-being. The latest information indicates he has been living a quieter life, away from the public eye, reflecting on his past experiences.
Lad, you catch on fast.
What's the word on rice?
Mum.
Gary Berghoff's portrayal of Corporal Walter Radar O'Reilly in MASH became iconic. Radar, known for his keen intuition and ability to anticipate the needs of his fellow soldiers, was a character that resonated deeply with audiences. Berghoff brought a unique blend of warmth and vulnerability to the role, making Radar a beloved figure in television history. However, after the show's success, Berghoff faced challenges that cast a shadow over his career. He struggled with the fame that came from such a prominent role, and found it difficult to transition into new acting opportunities. Berghoff's personal life was marked by turmoil, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also faced health issues, including a battle with Lyme disease, which further complicated his life. Despite these hardships, Berghoff remained active in the entertainment industry, taking on various roles in theater and television, but never quite recapturing the same level of success. As of the latest updates, he has largely stepped away from the public eye, living a quieter life away from the spotlight.
She did manage to save the pork chops, though.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Marcia Strassman portrayed Nurse Margie Cutler in the 1972 TV series MASH. Her character was known for her strong personality and dedication, often navigating the chaos of the Korean War with a blend of compassion and resilience. Strassman's performance left a lasting impression on viewers, showcasing the emotional depth and challenges faced by medical staff in wartime. After MASH, Strassman continued her career in television and film, appearing in projects like the sitcom Welcome Back, Kotter. However, her personal life was marked by struggles. She faced significant hardships, including a difficult marriage to actor Robert F. Kennedy Jr., which ended in divorce. Strassman battled health issues, including breast cancer, which she publicly discussed to raise awareness. In her later years, Strassman focused on her passion for acting and writing. She remained active in various projects until her passing in 2023. Her legacy is remembered not just for her roles, but for her strength in confronting life's challenges.
Effective, to a degree.
Oh, it's quite unintentional, I assure you.
Do not apologize.
Timothy Brown portrayed Captain Oliver Harmon Spearchucker Jones in the 1972 TV series MASH, a character that was a skilled surgeon and a former college football player. His role was significant as it brought a unique blend of humor and depth to the show, highlighting the struggles of wartime medical professionals. Brown's performance captured the complexity of a man trying to find his place in a chaotic environment. After MASH, Brown faced various challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched the prominence of his character on the show. His later work included appearances in television and films, but none achieved the same level of recognition. Beyond his career, Brown faced personal hardships, including financial difficulties that led him to work multiple jobs to support himself. Reports emerged of struggles with depression, which he openly discussed in interviews, revealing the darker side of fame and the toll it can take on mental health. As of the latest known information, Timothy Brown is largely out of the public eye, living a private life away from the spotlight. His legacy remains tied to MASH, but his personal battles remind us of the complexities behind the characters we admire.
You got rid of most of it.
Where are you going?
I hate to miss the big moment.
You've been paid, so push off.
Please, and...
Loretta Swit portrayed Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan in the 1972 TV series MASH, a role that became iconic for its complexity. Swit's character was initially seen as a strict, by-the-book Army nurse, but as the series progressed, she revealed deeper layers of vulnerability and strength. This duality showcased Swit's range as an actress, and made Margaret a symbol of resilience amid chaos. After MASH ended in 1983, Swit faced personal challenges. She dealt with the loss of her father, which deeply affected her. Professionally, she continued to act in theater and television, but her roles often did not match the acclaim of her earlier work. In the late 1980s, Swit became involved in animal rights activism, a passion that brought her both purpose and public scrutiny. Rumors and speculation about her personal life occasionally surfaced, but she largely maintained a low profile. As of the last known information, Swit remains an advocate for animal welfare and continues to engage with her fans through social media. Her legacy as an actress and activist endures, reflecting a life marked by both triumph and hardship.
For now, huh? But we'll do it.
Okay, but we'll leave it loose for now.
Jamie Farr's portrayal of Corporal Maxwell Q. Klinger in the 1972 TV series MASH became iconic for its blend of humor and pathos. Klinger, a soldier who famously wore women's clothing to escape the war, symbolized the absurdity of military life. Farr infused the character with a depth that reflected the struggles of those caught in conflict, often using humor as a shield against the harsh realities of war. After MASH ended, Farr faced personal challenges. He battled the pressures of fame, which led to a series of personal hardships. He experienced financial difficulties and faced the tragic loss of loved ones. His life was marked by the weight of expectations, and he often sought solace in his work. In addition to acting, he became involved in charity work, particularly for veterans, finding purpose in helping others. In recent years, Farr has remained out of the public eye, focusing on his health and personal life. His last known public appearance was in 2020, where he expressed gratitude for his fans and reflected on his career. The mystery of his silence leaves many wondering about the man behind the beloved character.
My little brother passed away.
Larry Linville's portrayal of Major Frank Burns in the 1972 TV series MASH was marked by a complex blend of arrogance and insecurity. Linville's character was often the target of ridicule, embodying the archetype of the military officer who was more concerned with protocol than compassion. This role demanded a delicate balance. Linville infused Frank Burns with a depth that made him both detestable and pitiable. His performance earned him critical acclaim, leading to multiple Emmy nominations. After MASH ended in 1983, Linville faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled to escape the shadow of his iconic role, often typecast in similar characters. His career included guest appearances on various shows, but none matched the impact of MASH. In his personal life, Linville endured 2 marriages that ended in divorce, leading to financial difficulties. He also battled with health issues, including a diagnosis of cancer in the late 1990s. Linville's final years were marked by a retreat from the public eye, with little known about his life until his passing in 2000. His legacy remains tied to the conflicted character he brought to life, leaving behind a haunting presence in television history.
Abby, I got a lot of plans. I'm going to take my GI Bill and learn a trade. And if that doesn't work, my Uncle Ahmed can always buy me a job.
As we wrap up our journey through the iconic series MASH, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This show, which aired from 1972 to 1983, gave us unforgettable characters like Hawkeye, Trapper, and Margaret, who navigated the challenges of war with humor and heart. The series tackled serious issues, from the horrors of combat to the struggles of mental health, all while keeping us laughing. The cast members, including Alda and Loretta Swit, not only shaped the show but also transformed their own lives, becoming cultural icons. Did you watch MASH during your childhood? What memories do you have tied to those late-night episodes or family gatherings around the TV? Perhaps you remember the emotional weight of the final episode, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, which remains one of the most watched series finales in television history. We invite you to share your stories and memories in the comments below. Let's celebrate the impact MASH had on our lives together.
Yes, let me see it.